Hi there, this video is to show you how to use my tax preparation checklist. Here at the bottom, I've got a tab that says a Read Me tab. Once I'm done with this video, the link to this YouTube video will be right here. Just a quick disclaimer, I am not a financial person, and I am doing the best to give you a checklist of things that might help you. But you might need to talk to your tax person to make sure that you prepare all the things that you need for your own personal taxes. Just a quick uh, shout out to my favorite tax accountant. If you're in Atlanta, Georgia, in the United States, this is a really great tax accountant firm. So you can reach out to them and tell them that Gwen sent you. Okay, so this is the checklist. This is editable and printable. So we've got here your tax deadline. You can choose a date, double click in here. If you're using Excel, you can just, put a different date in. That helps you. That is your tax deadline. There's a bunch of different deadlines for different things. Just personal taxes is the 15th, but if you're doing business taxes, there's other deadlines for that. So that could help you. You could put the name of your accountant in there and their phone number. Just this checklist has some things that you might need for your taxes. If you have, you'll pretty much need your social security number, your bank information. If you have kids or dependents, their information, custody information. Here's a list of some things that you might need for some income, possible income if you have a rental property, or if you have Social Security, or if you have investments. You could have income from all sorts of things. You need to just make sure to report that. Expenses. There's a variety of expenses that you might have. Credit cards, checkbook, if you need to register, if you need to keep track of like cash expenses, mileage, charity donations, all sorts of expenses that might you need to document. Medical expenses. Some of these things, there's like tax deductions. Ask your tax accountant about what things that might help you. But these are just a list of ideas. You can write more things if you want. These are some ideas of credits that you might receive. Look into that if that applies to you. Like if you have, I think if you have like new windows, there's a energy credit, or if you have a, electric car, there's things like that. If you own a home, sometimes, I think it's mortgage interest is tax deductible. Anyways, these are some ideas that I wrote down, and then here's a list of to-do things. Now, check them off if you want. So once you check them off, you just click the button and it'll do this. If you're in Google Sheets, if you're in Excel, this may look different. If you're in Excel, your sheet's going to look totally different because I don't usually put check boxes in my Excel spreadsheets. It will be blank. So in that case, what you'll do is just put an X in the space, and that'll kind of work as a checkbox. So just be aware of that. You can print this out. Also, you can change this if you wanted to totally change this. Highlight it, hit delete, write your own stuff. Write whatever you'd like in here. Totally customizable. Even if you wanted to change this, delete it, put your own title there. Totally fine. If you wanted to print this out, you go to File and then Print. You'll print the current sheet, landscape, and fit to width. If you wanted to do normal, it's gonna, come out a little bit funny, but you can absolutely do that. It'll come up on a couple of sheets, and that's fine. If you wanted to change the scale to 90% to fit everything on there, that probably would work a little bit better. Whatever works for you. But for me, I'm just gonna print it out. Landscape and fit to width, and that's gonna print that out nice for you. Okay, so that is that. I do also have a tax preparation, like a tax deduction tracker. And then I'm going to have a tax preparation bundle that's coming out soon. It's going to have all sorts of goodies like a mileage tracker, income and expenses sheet so you can write down all your expenses, all sorts of fun stuff. So keep an eye out for that. That's coming up next. And if you would like to purchase this sheet, I'm at savvyandthriving.com. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thanks again, and I hope you guys are well prepared for this tax season. Have a good day.